Today on All Sports Central, we'll be going over my Week 7 bowl projections. And just so you know, these are after Week 6 bowl projections. These are not after Week 7. I'm just titling this Week 7 bowl projections. We're going to go ahead and get started. I'm not going to do a whole lot of analysis on each one of these games. I will go over every single one, though. Bahamas Bowl, starting off with that one, Eastern Michigan UAB. Frisco Bowl, Cincinnati. Of course, having that big upset last week against UCF. They're going to face North Texas in that one. Cure Bowl, Georgia State and Houston. New Mexico Bowl, Louisiana Tech and Fresno State. Boca Raton, Central Michigan and Navy. Chameleon, Ohio versus Louisiana. Las Vegas, California and Hawaii. New Orleans Bowl, Arkansas State, Southern Miss. Gasparilla, UCF and Syracuse. Hawaii, BYU and Temple. Independence, Stanford and NC State. Quick Lane, Nebraska and Virginia Tech. That should be an interesting one there for sure. I think both of those teams are pretty evenly matched even right now. That'd be an interesting one for sure. Florida State and Tulane will be in the Military Bowl. Pinstripe, Indiana, Pittsburgh. That'd be another interesting one there as well. Texas Bowl, we're going to go for Texas A&M and Oklahoma State. Of course, Oklahoma State got upset last week, and Texas A&M, I think they've just got too difficult of a schedule to be able to finish off the season strong. But that still will be a great matchup between those two teams. Holiday Bowl, Arizona State and Iowa. Of course, Arizona State's on the rise, and so that's why they're in the Holiday Bowl. Cheez-It Bowl, Arizona, Texas Tech, Camping World, Wake Forest, and Iowa State. Cotton Bowl, one of our biggest ones. Boise State and Notre Dame. That'd be a matchup I'd really like to see, especially, both of those teams not being Power 5 conference teams. Kind of the best of the best there for the group of 5 conference teams, except Notre Dame is an independent, but yeah, just generally speaking. First Responder, we're going to have Florida Atlantic and TCU. Music City, Mississippi State and North Carolina. Redbox, Washington and Michigan. That'd be a really good one there. Orange Bowl, we're going to do Virginia and LSU. I think Virginia's going to continue to rise. And that's what's going to lead them on to the Orange Bowl, especially with Clemson. I think they're going to make the playoff. Belk Bowl, Kentucky and Miami. Sun Bowl, USC and Duke. Liberty, I'm going to go with SMU and Kansas State. Arizona, Utah State, Coastal Carolina. Alamo Bowl, Utah and Baylor. Citrus, Florida and Penn State, really good one there. Same as the Outback Bowl, Auburn and Minnesota. I think Minnesota rises up, and they make it all the way to the Outback Bowl. Next up, we got the Rose Bowl. I've had this the same the last 3 weeks. Wisconsin and Oregon. I think with Wisconsin, they're going to be probably the Big Ten Championship runner-up, and Ohio State's going to move on to the playoffs. So I think that's why they're going to make it to the Rose Bowl this year. But they will play Oregon in that one. Sugar Bowl, Texas and Georgia, rematch of last year. Birmingham Bowl, UAB and Memphis. Gator Bowl, South Carolina, Michigan State. Armed Forces, Maryland and Wyoming. Idaho Potato, Western Michigan and San Diego State. And finally, your Alabama Bowl, Toledo and Appalachian State. Your College Bowl Playoff Fiesta Bowl is going to be Oklahoma and Clemson. Your Peach Bowl will be Alabama and Ohio State. Meanwhile, your national championship game will be Ohio State and Clemson. So for the last 3 weeks, we've had 3 different College Bowl Playoff Championship predictions. My Week 5 was Clemson and Oklahoma. My Week 6 was Alabama and Ohio State. This week it's going to be Ohio State and Clemson. So we'll keep Ohio State in there, but I'm going to swap Alabama with Clemson. Really, I think this season it's going to be, I think we're going to see our championship to be much different than it has been in recent years when we've always seen Alabama and Clemson make it. I think it'll be different this year. I think Ohio State is definitely up there. I think they'll be able to do that. Same as Oklahoma. They've got potential as well. But we will see what happens down the road. But yeah, thank you guys all for watching. Let me know guys' thoughts on these bowl projections in the comments below. Who do you think is going to make the national championship? Let me know that in the comments below. Of course, we are still several weeks out. We are only about halfway through the season, but still we can start talking about these things starting right about now during the season. Thank you guys all for watching once again. Stay tuned for more from All Sports Central.